She's Got Yarn. How's everyone doing? It is Friday, November 8th, 2024. And this is Cece. Yeah. Where's that coming from? Oh, that's my lunch. I haven't eaten it yet. It's kind of late, but yeah. I started to snack on it, and then I never did finish it, and I've lost my garbage can that was under here. Last night, somebody's moved it. My husband's been in here. Yeah, where did my garbage can go? There it is. There's a snake that would have bit me, y'all. Oh. What's it want? What's it want? You see those boxes? Somebody dropped those off at the office. Is that not awesome? Yeah. You guys, I need to kind of organize my room a little bit. It's a really hot mess. And I'm going to do a recap from Wednesday night's unboxing so I can get those blankets out of here, which is that box on the bottom and the black bag right there. And then the kitty cats go in a special box. It's a styrofoam box that I saved. I've got them all in a styrofoam box until I get bags. So, but anyways, yeah, today's been a wonderful day. Sadie's trainer, we kind of did a revow, and we are stepping up the next step of progress. She's very happy the way she's progressed, especially as afraid as she was. She we put her on like a 20-foot lead, and I mean, she's a dog that will run. If she was to get loose in a parking lot, I would lose her. I would have if I had not brought her to the center a month ago and taught her what we have taught her. She's been tethered to me. So what's so interesting is she's been tethered to me for the past month, and she's used to me, and she's not always 24/7. Like the last week and a half, she told me I could give her space, you know. So anyways, today we had a leash 20 foot, okay, and the leash that she was tethered to me was like a 5-foot leash, you know, a normal size leash. So anyways, when I would have her come, she would come right to where technically that leash was. She goes, you notice that when she comes to, she only comes to that specific, she goes, because that's what she's learned for the past month. She's that close to you at all times. And anyways, so it's just kind of cool learning new techniques, how you would think moving forward at a jog would help, but moving backward actually helps. Have you ever watched those horse shows where they run the horse in a circle and then they turn their back to the horse and the horse comes up to them? Well, technically, that's what she did today. We turned our back to her and walked away, and she walked up behind me and sat. It's really cool. So anyways, I was going to do kind of a series of the journey of training, and I'm just setting myself up for failure because things don't always work out the way they're supposed to. And right now, I just want to get her, I want to train her so that she's safe. That's what we're doing right now. Okay. So she's safe around, she's safe around children, but you know what I mean? So she doesn't run out in front of a car. I want her to come to me when I call her and to sit. Today we went on, the things that they walk up and down and stuff. So we're going to start working on that. And basically it's teaching her to trust me again. Some people have said she forgives you now. It's basically, sorry about that. I got interrupted and just totally threw my mindset out the window. Forgot what I was talking about. We were talking about Sadie. But anyways, I'm not sure where I was in that conversation with Sadie other than that she is doing well. And we've got some new things that we're going to be doing for the next 2 weeks. And then we'll see how she's doing. But the trainer's very pleased with her progress as far as, teaching her, to trust. And it's not necessarily forgiveness with a dog, it's trust. The dog's got to trust you. I should be able to walk over her with her trusting me, and you know, that kind of stuff. Me tripping over her didn't help, right? But she's doing okay, and she's doing, having a good. What did I bump your toe? Did I bump your toe? They get so close to this chair, and the wheels scare them. This is so pretty. You're handsome, aren't you? I think if he had a voice, it'd be Darth Vader voice. Yes, Earl. What is it? Earl Jones. I am taking all these books to get spiraled. That was my intention yesterday, but all of these books I'm having some of them spiraled together is what I'm going to do. Because I just have crazy stuff, like all the Halloween I want spiraled together, the Amy spiraled together, the kitchen stuff, the blanket stuff, the craftsy, artsy fartsy stuff, you know. But anyways, that's what I'm going to try to do, and have another book made to keep track of all of my projects. I do write them in. I may not fill it out completely, but I do fill in the blanks. Okay. I know I have something a lot of you have seen lately. A lot of people have showed this. I have not shown it. I'm not real impressed with it. I don't know. I think I can do a better job with the Stanley, and it's just as big. I don't know. I don't know about the Posh yarn, but well, the Posh yarn, the Stanley will wind up, and it's manually. This, it's electric, but it's like real slow. Just so I can get this off my desk when I share. No, I'm not going to share this. These are Christmas gifts. I got to find a place to put Christmas gifts because the room is full. The other room is full. I'm just going to put it there for right now. But, yeah, last night I tried to wind up some Horizon yarn in the ball winder. Oh my goodness. And I ruined. Well, I'm just getting rid of it. It got damaged. And that's okay. I've used what I needed. Normally I would donate it, but I'm just getting rid of it because it's a hot mess. Yeah. This is what's left of it. But, first off, I feel like it's secondhand. It has a piece of tape across the front, not just the little circle tape if you see right there. It looks like it's been to HELL and back. The edges are all worn. I really think that this is a second-hand item, and I'm seriously thinking about returning it. But before I return it, it was created August 19th of 2024. The problems that I have noticed with this, putting it together, the screws do not necessarily work properly where they're supposed to go into. Let me show you. I moved it over here last night out of the way. I was sharing this kind of with the Zoom girls last night. Okay. Come on. Hold on. My best friend's in Vegas, Asked her, I said, you winning money yet? She said, no, not yet. I never win. I don't play though. I really don't. I don't know what it is. I've never been lucky in gambling, so I don't gamble. I don't want to throw my money away. Okay. This thing right here, I'm not real impressed. I eventually got it together. This is the tension thing. I eventually got it on here, but I'm not too sure. This is not, it's not in here real good, but anyways. You see Sadie? Sadie! See, they just got back from that long walk. 5 minutes. Okay, let's see. What yarn do I want to cake up? These new cakes that I'm sending to Angela, look how they look. I'm going to cake one up. And let's pray that I don't destroy it. Alright. There. Okay. There's directions. I'm so annoyed that I got to looking at this box. Look at this box. I mean, it's like somebody was using it and storing it. It wasn't wrapped up in this. It was all sitting on top of this. The book is bent. But anyway, it's an electric yarn winder by Kato. They may have better, more, the quality of this, as far as, like, see that screw right there? It won't go all the way in. It didn't want to go in this metal piece. I had to kind of force it with another screw so that I could get this in it. I mean, it would not spin, it would not twist. The screwdriver has a skinny handle, so you don't have a whole lot of torque. My husband couldn't do it. Anyways, but you do have this code, so it will give you a video of how to work it. Now, so to adjust direct yarn winder, so it's facing towards you. So you direct it where it's, oh, I gotta plug it in. Okay, that cord's not long enough. All my power supply is to the left, and this is where I've got it attaches to the right of my desk. Here we go. I'm gonna have to give it its own power cord. We'll figure that out. But anyways, yeah, so this is just stuffed in here. It did have directions though, but nothing was wrapped up, so it's been returned. So so you want it to face towards me. Oh, there. Okay. You want the winder to face towards me to the front like that. Okay. Okay, wrap the yarn counter clockwise around the cylinder winder shaft. Keep the yarn below the gray indicator. Okay. So you want to wrap it twice. Right? Okay, so one, two. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So let's thread it. Ah. The tension thing's on the far side. You see what I'm doing? Okay. So then you wrap it twice and then bring it up. Okay. Okay. Okay, I want to do something. I don't know if this is the one I want to use or if it's the hanging one I want to use, but let's try this first. Do, 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 do. I can wind faster manually. We'll see. Do you see the yarn flying off the top? Let's see what that's all about. Uh-oh, look, y'all. What? Okay. Can you believe it? This is what happened to my horizon yarn. All right. All right, I got to do something. I don't want to cut it. I could, but I'm not going to. Actually, this is what I need to do. Something came loose is what happened. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I've got stupid songs stuck in my head. I gotta do it this way because it's all hung up. Isn't this terrible? It's ridiculous. I'm gonna try again. If not, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna go watch the video, I guess. See what I'm doing wrong. I mean, we're almost there. Isn't this exciting? Watch Nancy make a fool of herself. I'm not real impressed with putting it together. It shouldn't have taken me as long as it took me to put together, but the screws were tiny, for one thing. They should have made them magnetic so that they kind of magnified to the screwdriver, so it would have been easier, because they were super duper tiny. And then on top of that, the holes were not the same size as the screw. I kid you not. Kid you not. Okay, here we go. We're going back the other way. Because it's underneath the pile of yarn, the beginning of it. But this yarn's nice yarn. It doesn't tangle real easy. It works up really nicely. Very beautiful yarn. I haven't seen these colors worked up, but I have enough to do something with, and now I believe Angela will have enough to do something with it. Hopefully. The solid pink is the one I want to make something with, and I don't have enough of the solid pink. Not yet anyways. Okay, here we go. And the thing I don't like about this is the hole right here. It should be able to, you should be able to wind it off or wind it on. So that right there is creating an issue for me to restart. Yeah, I have to pull all the yarn through this. I'm gonna do it because I don't want to cut it. But it's underneath. See, now it's gonna tangle because it's underneath. Dagnabbit. But yeah, my Stanley, you can unwind yarn on and off of it. Nothing should be trapped where it can't be removed, especially when you have issues like this. So that's a big, that's mark. Okay, mark number one is the screws are so tiny that you can't grip them, and they're too big to go in the hole that they made in this metal piece. So basically that's 2 strikes, and then not being able to remove the yarn when the yarn doesn't wind up properly. You can't take it off without going through the whole ball like we're doing right now. So that's 3 strikes. So maybe we'll grade it 10 points, so they've lost 3 strikes. The whole idea and concept sounds pretty cool, you know? But yeah, you know what they need to make electric is the knitting machine. I mean, everybody uses their screw gun, their power tool, to adjust it, you know, but it maybe they can make that electric, and if it gets hung up, because this stops. That's one feature that's really nice. It stops when it's hung up. Okay, that's a plus for this. Oops. You gotta turn it off to reset it. Okay. What I've done is I brought that cord so it doesn't sling. I buried it in the wind. So let's see how it goes. It looks like it's doing good now. You just got to be patient, I guess. With that thinner yarn, I truly believe it did not like it. The Horizon by Hobie. So right now it's 5:19. Let's see how long it takes to wind this up. Now I've got my hand on it. Any ball winder you use, you should have tension to a degree. I think it will. Me letting it go, I don't think it will be a pretty wind. Now, I watched a channel, Tony over at TL Yarns Crafts. She made it look so simple. I mean, it wasn't difficult, but I don't recall if she put it together in front of us. I can't remember. It's been a little while. It's been a hot minute. And I've had this for about a month. Okay, here we go. Oops. I'm going to, let's see if this will work. If it's a little bit lower, then no, the tension's too great. Yeah, something's not right. Huh. Let's take that out. I want to do something. See if that is that better. Not good. Not good. All right. So, this is not a good idea. So, if the tension's not proper, it's going to crawl up on top of this. So, let's back it up. Don't you tangle on me and make me a liar. All right, so let's put it back in its tension grabbers. Oops, the other way. And these springs to hold the tension, kind of cheap. This is, I don't know, this plastic is like, it's really cheap plastic. So that's strike 4. It's not like, for the amount of money, yeah, this is really cheap plastic compared to this. This is plastic, but it's not, yeah, this is really cheap. It's almost, you could tell it could break really easy. It's extremely flimsy. This plastic is a well-made plastic. I mean, anything can break. But yeah, for the price, the quality of structure, it doesn't get a good grade from me. I wonder how this would do with the hanging one. It'd probably just fling everywhere, you know? So y'all be patient with me. So right now it's 5:24. We still haven't gotten this ball wound up. Yeah. So, yep. Let's see how it does. This might work. The other hanging bobbin. See how this is doing? Yeah. So I'm curious if the hanging it on my magnetic, can't think of what it's called. Today was a good day for my little girl Sadie. And before it gets dark, I need to do a few drills with her. I almost want to try it. Let's see. Got that song Thriller stuck in my brain. Okay. Oh, we got a knot. Okay, Hustis, incoming knot has been blown away. Oh, can you believe this? The charger cord is on the wrong side. Yeah, that's my luck. Okay, here we go. Put the tension, put your finger. Yeehaw! I want to put it at the bottom, and let's see how it does. So it has its pros and cons, y'all. So the spindle is better than the hanging spindle is better than the one that spins on the table. Okay, until it gets hung up, which doesn't surprise any of us, huh? All right. Okay. Okay, here we go. As long as you're not in a hurry, this is great, you know? But, yeah, so you get in a hurry and it stops. Okay, sorry. I made it mad. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Yeah, you can't get in a hurry. You know what? Out of all the ball winders, if I were to go back and buy a ball winder, I would go buy another Stanley or a knockoff like Stanley. At least their metal is, they're somewhat quality. Because I've purchased a couple similar ones to the Stanley for a couple of girlfriends, and they love them. Well, they haven't complained about them, you know? So, yeah. Oh, there was something I wanted. Well, it's Nancy, but she's got yarn. I'm sorry. I had to take a very important phone call. Anyways, we were working on the ball winder, and I want to say this is, it did its job. There were a few things I wish that were a little better. I wish that the plastic wasn't so cheap. Very cheaply made. For something that, if I were to, I mean, our ball winders in the yarn community, they're workhorses. That ball winder, you can't see it. Yeah, you can. Right there. That's a workhorse. I've already wore one out. Actually, I handed it down to a friend, and I bought a better made one with metal, the gears metal, and it's a workhorse. There's not a whole lot of strong metal in this. the metal attachment that holds the tension bar, the screws actually do not work with, the holes weren't big enough in the bracket to actually install it. The screws are so tiny that you could barely, and the screwdriver they give you is so tiny, you could barely get enough grip on it to tighten it. It just, it worked. There was a couple things that I didn't like about it, but I'll tell you the good things I like about it was that when it got hung up, the yarn got hung up, it stopped. But initially, the yarn, I probably didn't do it right. I did do it right. I wrapped it around twice, but what I did was with this top one, I made sure it was tucked down inside because it was doing this, and I had a bunch of yarn wind up. Well, what happened was, because this does not, you don't like wind the yarn in there, it's a hole. So if your yarn's all caught up, you got to cut the yarn to get your mess. I had to cut it. Well, actually, I didn't cut it, but I had to unwind the whole thing, and it took a while. But so there was, I want to say there was like this hole knocks it down a point on a scale of 10. The flimsiness of this, I would say, knocks it down. The speed, it took forever to roll this up. It's slow, okay? I can wind it a lot faster. So I would give it, on a scale from 1 to 10, maybe a 6. Would I buy another one? No. Actually, I'll probably put this in a giveaway. It wasn't cheap, but I mean, it works, but I would prefer that one there. I thought it was kind of cool to watch it. I might play with it a couple more times, but I may end up putting it in a giveaway. Right now I'm waiting to see. I'm supposed to get a free one, so we'll see, okay, to put in a giveaway. We'll see. But yeah, it's just very flimsy. Look at that, very flimsy. And this, I know it's not going to be on there. The screw's not all the way in there. I can't get it all the way in there. And I could move this if I wanted to. I'm not going to. These things are very, very, very flimsy. Very flimsy. Okay. And I'll show you my ball winder and give you an idea of why I say it's so flimsy. I know I'm forgetting something. I got interrupted in the middle of this video, and I know I'm forgetting something. This is I keep calling it a Stanley. It's a Stan Wood. I love this thing. First off, it weighs a few pounds, okay? It's probably 5 pounds. This thing, it don't weigh much. It doesn't weigh much. There's not much to it, I don't think. At least the outer, I don't know what's inside, but I know the outside is very cheap. It's like a Barbie doll. You ever have like a, I don't know, like toys. It's made of toy quality. Children's cheap toy quality. Yeah. I'm sorry I have to say that, but this is and this was cheaper, okay? This costs more. So, and I've had this for, I don't know, 2 years. This thing, man. I don't have to go that fast for it to this rolls so much quicker. feel like this is off balance. Maybe not. I don't know. You know, I've never looked up like the maintenance. There's not much maintenance, but I wonder if we need to oil something. The reason I say that is most things with gears need to be oiled. Whether they're metal, and there's dust in here. I bet you I could clean it and it would probably work better. But I love this. It's made well. It's a stand wood. There are other ones that are knockoffs made just as well as a stand wood. And I have purchased them for friends. And they love them. Again, look at this. I mean, this ain't budging. I mean, the whole thing. It's just... Okay, I'm done picking on it. I'm going to give it a 5. Okay? Because it's not all that bad. The concept is wonderful. It was very difficult to put together. It's not together actually properly. The screw's not in there properly. It's barely hanging this on. But this is on better than this, it feels like. You know, and this is basically, it just pops off. But this is all plastic, and it's Barbie doll plastic. You guys know what I mean. Yeah. Dollar Tree plastic. How about that? I think Dollar Tree has better made stuff. But this is all plastic. The gear. How long do you think that gear, that little tiny gear, I'm going to show it to y'all, will last out of this plastic? I can't explain the type. You know, like Tupperware is flexible plastic, but it's strong. This is very... See that gear right there? That tiny little gear? This plastic is not... It's not strong plastic. That gear, that thing's going to start slipping in no time. And the little... I'm going to stop here. Would I ever buy this again? Never. Never. Because, I mean, it worked, but the quality, it'll never last. I would not want any of my friends to go out and spend $100 on this. Never. And actually, I think this is being held on by a... Nope. Nope. But yeah, I don't see these gears lasting. No. They may have a better quality one. I don't know. This is made so much better. I don't know. Anyways. But it did its job. It did its job with a little bit of hard work. It took me a little while. It took a long time to get this cake together. A little bit of trial and error. But we got it. We got it done. And I don't know. This thing, maybe it will outlast. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. But we'll see. Right? All right, guys. I'm out of here. Yeah, I wouldn't. I would wait and see if they come out with something with a little more industrial. I mean, if you wind balls of yarn up like I do, you know, I have a ton of, I use the crud out of this. I've gotten my money out of this tenfold. And this thing will be here 5 years from now. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Highly recommend a stand wood. It's probably about $70. You'll see it'll say $80 keep scrolling, okay? Because you'll find them with discount codes on Amazon Prime, free shipping, and a lot of times you can get a 30% off, 15% off. Just keep scrolling and looking. Yeah, don't ever grab the first one you see, because there's not just one company in Amazon selling these. There's always a better deal with a coupon, always. So, all right, guys, I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Mwah!